Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Let me guess, there's a bad habit you've tried to quit at least once. It could be eating junk food, it could be watching porn, or it could be smoking. But for some reason, you always go back to it. Here's the thing, the reason you keep getting pulled back is probably not what you think it is. This is a very important video because if you watch until the end, I'm going to tell you exactly what has been holding you back this entire time and how you can finally escape it. I'd love to be able to sit here and tell you that I've had mental control since I was a kid and could quit any habit I wanted. But that would be a lie. It might not be common for creators to be this open, but I'm going to be blunt because the goal of this channel is bigger than that. When I was 14 or 15, I was addicted to porn, and I tried to quit many times. You reach that point of self-loathing where you say, "That's it. I'm disgusted with myself." You realize your energy is gone, you can't focus on your workouts or your studies, and you decide to quit. 1 day passes, 2 days, 3 days. But suddenly you're back at day 1. You try again, maybe you even hit a record of 2 weeks and feel amazing. But then, one moment of weakness is all it takes. I was scrolling through Instagram, and suddenly it was like my brain was being hijacked. I was tricking myself into thinking I didn't know what was happening, but I did. I went to that website I shouldn't have, and it was back to day 0, again and again. For those of us on a self-improvement journey, this failure is incredibly painful. Because we know the habit is bad, we know we can be better, but we fail anyway. And that horrible feeling comes rushing back. Before I tell you what the real problem is, let me tell you what it's not. 99% of us have the wrong idea. We think we fail for one of 2 reasons. 1, we don't have the right knowledge, or 2, we don't have the motivation. But this is completely wrong. Let's say you want to quit eating junk food to get your dream body. You don't need more knowledge for that. Everyone knows you shouldn't eat fast food and chips to lose weight. Everyone knows that walking and doing jumping jacks helps. So the problem isn't a lack of knowledge, and it's not a lack of motivation either. You truly, with all your heart, want to achieve that dream body. You know that having it will give you more confidence and make you feel better about yourself. The motivation is there. So what is it that's holding you back? Look, this is you, my hand, moving towards your goal. 1 day, 2 days, a week, but something is pulling you back, making you weaker, and forcing you to return. What is it? It's an identity that you haven't updated yet. You will always return to your core identity. As long as you hold the identity of an overweight person in your mind, you can't achieve your dream body. You have to change your identity first, and then your actions and habits will follow that new identity. I learned this from the incredible book Atomic Habits by James Clear. In my opinion, the most valuable part of that book is this very concept of identity. The book Psycho-Cybernetics also talks all about the power of your self-image and identity. You might be asking, okay, but how do I change my identity? I can't just snap my fingers and have it change. I'm going to give you a 3-step protocol to do just that. Step 1. Affirmations. This means you repeat your new identity to yourself in different formats so many times that your brain becomes hypnotized and starts to believe it. Write it down and say it out loud. I am a disciplined person. I am someone who cares about their body. I do not watch porn. Constantly visualize yourself in that ideal state. This is a technique that giants of self-development like Tony Robbins and Brian Tracy have been emphasizing for decades. Step 2. Gather evidence for your brain. You need to provide your brain with so much proof that it can no longer deny your new identity. Every small action you take should align with this new identity. For example, you go to a restaurant with friends, everyone orders pizza, but you order the grilled chicken. That's a small piece of evidence that gets filed away in your mind. Go to the gym consistently for 3 months. That's a huge piece of evidence. Read the nutrition labels at the supermarket. Do a few push-ups during your work break. These small and large pieces of evidence add up, and eventually, your brain looks at the file and says, wow, he was right. We really are an athlete. And that new identity becomes exponentially stronger. Step 3. Meditation. As I said in my previous video, meditation is a superpower. If you want to take this to the next level and speed up the process, I highly recommend you watch my last video on meditation. In it, I explain in simple terms how you can do it and how it can change the course of your life. And as always, remember, the pain of change might be temporary, but the regret of not trying is permanent. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. Deep Research Gemini, Mimken Saint Shtebakund, Jamila Derberiford, Ben Brin and R. Dubrum,